Now remember, this knife is absolutely not designed to be doing tasks like this. I'm just testing out this edge and the durability of this blade. I'm way up top the mountain. Just went on a hike with my dog. Back up around where I was hunting earlier in the season. It's real pretty up here. Real pretty day. Supposed to, I believe it's supposed to get down around 20 tonight. It's supposed to be down around 20 tonight, but it's still, I still got maybe hour and a half, 2 hours of daylight. This thing looks just about perfectly seasoned. This is an old dogwood. Might be able to make a bow out of this dead standing dogwood sapling. Got a new knife to try out. John with JK Knives made me this knife. Kind of just gives me the feel of like an old frontier trade style knife. Full tang. Got some ironwood handles. Pretty neat. Now this steel here is Pop's Procut. And that's a newer steel. This is the first time I'm ever going to get to work with it. But one of the reasons he made me this knife is he wanted me to try out this new steel, see if he'd start making his knives with it. He does a lot of kitchen knives, skinning knives, patch knives. He's got Facebook. I believe it's JK Knives. I'll put it up there on the screen. Y'all go check him out. He does some great work. This is an awesome knife. Very nice. He hand forged this. And I believe he hand filed to sharpen it and everything. Did it old time way. So let's see what Pop's Procut's all about. This is some seasoned dogwood. This is some hardwood here. It's definitely going to put this edge to the test. We're going to find out what this Pop's Procut's made of. I don't know where I want to start. You're right in here. No damage to the edge. Still feels sharp. So this knife here wasn't necessarily made for chopping down trees. It's just what I'm using it for at the moment. Usually I bring a bigger pack knife or an axe or something to do a task like this, but I figured it'd be fun to use this blade. Put it through its paces. got to kind of beaver chill around. Been putting a serious beating on this edge. No chips, no rolling. Still sharp. Very nice. What do you think? Yeah, I'm fun. I'd say not bad at all. Still got a pretty good working edge. I'm gonna touch it up, but this is still very solid. It's about perfectly seasoned dogwood. Brought it back. Good deal. Now remember, this knife is absolutely not designed to be doing tasks like this. I'm just testing out this edge and the durability of this blade. And so far, it's holding a decent edge, whacking into this dogwood. Dogwood's hard. Seasoned dogwood's super hard. And it's doing a heck of a job. Holding a decent edge still. No chipping, no rolling, absolutely no chipping or rolling. No damage to the blade. If I was using one of my knives that has ABL steel, it'd already been all chipped up. There's a knife I have from a maker that I really love his knives, but it seems that the one I got, I don't know if the heat treat was off or if ABL just isn't that durable, but I was working on a deer I got, and just for the heck of it, I was using that knife to hack through at the ball joint on the hindquarters of this deer, and it chipped my edge all up real bad. And there had been a time before that in a different spot the edge had got chipped up real bad, just out clearing brush with it. And hopefully once I sharpen those spots out, it'll be better. But I don't know. I always thought ABL was tough, but I guess it isn't that tough, because it definitely was chipping trying to hack through a little bit of bone. Fresh bone. Tell you what, this is doing a heck of a job so far. I'm very impressed with Pop's Procut. And I know that I should be using a folding saw or an axe to do this. But like I said, just testing out this edge. See if we can, not yet. Good. Yeah, I know, dude. Oh my goodness. What? All right, look out. Edge is good. I just put that edge through some serious work there. Hack through that. And then right here, hack through all that. Not bad. Durability wise, 2 thumbs up on the Procut. What do y'all think? Let me know down there in the comments. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya!